Thanks. So today, Adam and I are going to give you a quick sneak peek at BankSimple. BankSimple itself was really born out of my frustration with the banking system, with how outdated it was and how unfair it was. The amount of effort that it took me to get really simple questions about my finances answered was kind of ridiculous. BankSimple eliminates these frustrations by crafting a user experience that's designed around speed and simplicity. And we provide customers with tools to help them better understand and engage with their finances. BankSimple replaces your bank. You get a new BankSimple card and one account. On the back end, we unify a variety of financial services from our bank partners into a single, easy-to-use product. And our technology itself is fully real-time, and it automatically learns and evolves from customer behaviour. So now that we're logged in, I want to draw your attention to the Safe to Spend balance you see on the top left corner of the screen there. Note, we're not showing you your available balance. What we're doing is we're taking the balances from the growing portfolio of products that we provide, and we subtract out any future commitments you may have, such as pending transactions, bill payments, and goals. And what this does is it answers the question that customers really have about their money, namely, how much can I safely spend today without harming myself tomorrow? With this little approach, we're taking age-old banking concepts and making them more relatable to how people actually think about their money. And we think this is really powerful, and you'll see this throughout the application. Let's take a look at search. So as some of you may know, BankSimple is moving our headquarters from here in New York over to Portland. And I wondered to myself, how much money am I going to save on transportation? Because you see, Portland is a very bike-friendly city. I'll probably be spending a lot less time on taxis and subways. Now, this is a really simple, everyday question, yet it's probably not worth the effort to get the answer from existing banking technology. What you're seeing on the screen right now is how easy and how fast it is to get these sort of answers out of BankSimple. I can't really emphasize this enough, but speed is important. You can't have a modern web application and have it usable without it being fast. Just look at the example out of Google where they did this experiment where they slowed down their search result pages by 200 milliseconds, the blink of an eye. These are the pages that earn Google billions of dollars in revenue. They slowed them down by a blink of an eye, and 1 in 5 people just walked away. What we are doing is transformative. We understand that customers have a continual stream of questions about their finances, most of which just go unanswered. And we believe that with answers, customers' anxiety around their money will decrease and their financial behaviour will improve. Let's look at another example. So last month I was out in Portland and I went to this restaurant/bar. I can't remember its name. I forgot to check in on Foursquare, but I was using my BankSimple card. Let's see if we can find it now. It was a food transaction. It was last month, and it was in Portland. There we have it, Henry's Tavern. What you've just seen is an example of our focus on natural language search. This is all powered on the back end by a lot of really deep cleaning and categorization work that we're doing. Now, we're fully aware that other people have attempted to do sort of cleaning and categorization, but what we've found is that when you do a half-hearted attempt at this, the results are more often wrong than right, and customers are left with more questions than they started with. We, on the other hand, take sort of hundreds of signals from each transaction, combine it with geospatial and merchant databases, and use some fairly sophisticated machine learning techniques to really achieve never-seen-before accuracy in how we do this. And we do this not because it's a fun mathematical exercise, but rather we do this because we want to give our customers the confidence in the results that they're going to see. And when you combine that with how fast and easy it is to use the product, we've dramatically lowered the barriers for people to interact with and learn from their own transaction history. Now, in addition to all of this stuff, we obviously support things like bill payments. I happen to owe Adam $20 for a zip car ride we shared in Portland. While a lot of banks offer bill pay, I think we can all agree that what you're seeing on the screen right now, it's super fast, it's really easy to use, and it's certainly a lot more gorgeous than what other people offer. And with our real-time processing, bang, you should see that if you clear your search out in real time. There we go. Scroll up. Anyway, so with the move to Portland, I've got a lot of expenses that I'm budgeting for. And big surprise, it's the theme of the conference. We have a goals feature, and that's what we're using to do this. However, we're approaching goals a little bit differently. For us, goals are a simple yet powerful saving and budgeting mechanism. Customers don't have to open up and then manage individual savings accounts. They just tell us what they're saving for, when they need it by, and we take care of the rest. We present an interface that is really easy to interact with. We use language that customers can understand. But on the back end, we look at how each individual customer behaves. We look at their goals. And informed by that, we can place those funds in high-yield savings accounts. We can automatically ladder CDs. And the customer just worries about what they want to achieve. Customers can easily pause goals, which means we're going to stop making daily contributions towards them. They can lock goals, which will then partition those funds away from the card to help enforce that savings behaviour. And if a customer wants to get to their goal a little bit sooner, they can add funds to that goal and that'll be automatically reflected in the safe to spend balance you see at the top of the screen. Let's jump over now and have a quick look at our mobile application. We realise that most people don't transact in front of their computer on a stage at a conference. They're out and about in their mobile. So the mobile experience has to be a first-class experience. We actually designed our mobile experience before we designed the web application, and we have complete feature parity between what you can do on one and the other. Have a quick look at this. So that's pretty much all we really wanted to show you today. We have an extraordinarily well-designed application that's crafted by our team to help our customers better understand and engage with their finances and simply just get on with their lives. And while we have deep smarts on the back end, the interface itself really couldn't be simpler. So thank you all for your time. You can check us out at BankSimple. Oh, one quick thing. Our team isn't usually this gloriously bearded. These are what we call launch beards, kind of like playoff beards in hockey. And I'm happy to say that in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to be clean shaven. So thanks a lot.